All right, sorry about that. I got a message popped up that said that LinkedIn didn't want to play nice with me tonight, so I just got rid of it. Anyway, good evening. It is July 5th, I guess. Yeah, it says it right on the screen there. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna do some songs tonight. Uh, Not any particular theme. Uh, I know I've had a couple of rough weeks, and so trying to maybe keep it light. Well, not all of it light, but more of an entertaining thing than sometimes my performances can get kind of like a speech or a political meeting. But anyway, I'm going to start out with a song that's really not political at all. It's Postcard to Encinitas. It was on my Welcome Home CD. Then again, thinking about it now, I guess that I might have been wrong. I didn't mind coming without you. I never thought I'd be gone so long. I don't know what you put behind you now, but nothing's changed about me. Feels like everything's changing without me now. Feels like I'm chasing ghosts. I wish we were out at the tea house tonight. I'm 2,000 miles from there, looking for some part of a friend I know, and just turning drunks with nothing to say. But they all seem to have the same lines you try, but they don't change a thing for me. Feels like everything's changing without me now. It feels like I'm chasing ghosts. Not much to say about it now. I guess it's time to start moving on. Still I wish you'd changed your mind if I'd asked you one more time. But we both know that song. I don't know what you put behind you now, but something's changed about me. When I think about trying to find you now, I know I'm just chasing ghosts. there's anybody out there that could give me a sound check, that would be good. I did one earlier, but I can never tell whenever it's going live, what's happening. All right. Okay. Next song is a Joe Hill song, Preacher and the Slave. Oops, I'm sorry. I just launched into Working Men Unite. I'm looking at two different. Okay, sorry. Long-haired preachers come out every night, try to tell you what's wrong and what's right. But you ask how about something to eat, and they answer with voices so sweet. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, I'll live on hay, and you'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Well, the Starvation Army, they play, and they clap and they sing and they pray, till they get all your coin on the drum. Then they tell you when you're on the bum that you will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, you'll live on hay, and you'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. If you work hard for children and wife, try to get something good out of this life, you're a bad one and evil, they tell. And when you die, you will sure go to hell. And we will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, you'll live on hay, and you'll get pie in the sky when you die. That's a lie. Working folks of all countries unite, side by side for our freedom we'll fight. And when the world and its wealth we have gained, to the grafters we'll sing this refrain. You will eat by and by when you learn how to cook and how to fry. Chop some wood will do you good, and you'll eat in the sweet by and by. That's no lie. All right. Ask again if there's anybody that can give me an idea of what it sounds like, if it's distorting or whether it's going okay. In the chat there, I can make amends if things aren't right. I'm going to do an older song of mine. Shoot, what's this on? This might be on One Man's Ceiling is just another one's door. It's called You Are Here. Here in my corner Well, I feel like I'm waking in the middle of a year-long thought that I've been thinking that maybe it's time to try to get some sleep. Maybe it's time to try to reach the ground and be with you. Hold out my arms now with my brothers and sisters. It seems like we're waiting here for some kind of sign. It's been weeks now I've been marching, but tonight it seems there's time to drop out of the line. And you are here, I am here, and we are one. And our life circles out around us, circles out around everyone. You are here, I am here, and we are one. Let our love circle out around us, circle out around everyone. I close my eyes, but I can't see a thing now. It's not at all like yesterday. I walked the road out to the moonset when there was nothing left to say. I woke this morning down by the river when the sun was in my head. I've been thinking that I could love you. I may already be there. And you are here, I am here, and we are one. And our life circles out around us, circles out around everyone. You are here, I am here, and we are one. Let our love circle out around us, circle out around everyone. Okay, thank you. That was You Are Here. It's one of my tunes. This next one you might be getting familiar with by now. It's going on my next CD project. And let's see if I can get it in the right key the first time tonight. Okay. Long in their bondage, the people have waited, lulled to inaction by pulpit and press, hoping in time their wrongs would be abated, trusting the ballot to give them redress. A vain was their trust in a high court decision, swept the last bulwark of freedom away. The voice of the people is met with derision. A people in action no court can gainsay. So up with the masses and down with the classes, a debt to the trader that money can buy. Cooperation is the hope of the nation. Strike for it now or our liberties die. Hark to the cries of the hungry and idle. born on the breezes from prairie to sea. Patience their fury no longer can bridle. Onward they're coming to die or be free. Hear and grow pale, ye despoilers of virtue, corporate managers, masters of slaves. Fools, did you think that we never could hurt you? You were the cowards, we were the brave. So up with the masses and down with the classes, death to the traitor that money can buy. A cooperation's the hope of the nation. Strike for it now or your liberties die. Now head to the birth of the new Constitution, laws that are equal, but justice for all. Hail to the age of man's true evolution, anarchy unfolding and liberty's call. Buried forever be selfish ambition, cruel fomenter of discord and strife. Long live the Commonwealth, hope glad's fruition, humanity rises at news of life. So up with the masses and down with the classes, death to the traitor that money can buy. A cooperation's the hope of the nation. Strike for it now or your liberties die. That's a song for the wage slave that was written by an anonymous worker back in 1910. Dug it out of the Industrial Workers of the World Red Songbook. And it's one of the tunes that I'm going to be putting on the next CD. This one is an old one. It's on my Welcome Home CD, and I'm sure some of you are familiar with this. It's a travel song. It's all true. I took a train trip back, I think, in early 2000, and went through Texas. And it took 32 hours to get through Texas. And there are some interesting things that happened along the way. And I leave some of them out because they're just a little bit too crude to put in a song or really talk about in mixed company. But it is pretty much all true. And, you know, everything, like the porter really did come back and converse with us as we were playing our guitars. But this is On This Train. There's no smoking marijuana on this train. There's no smoking marijuana on this train. Stop and throw your ass off, you'll be stuck in Alpine, Texas. There's no smoking marijuana on this train. Y'all can play that guitar on this train. Hey, y'all can play that guitar on this train. You gotta keep it down for all the people sleeping around you, but you all can play that guitar on this train. But you all can't smoke your reefers on this train. No, you all can't smoke your reefers on this train. Bake it in a brownie if you gotta bring it on here. There's no smoking marijuana on this train. Well, the kids had all the hot dogs they could eat. Yeah, the kids had all the hot dogs they could eat. And after the drug raid, when they all got back on the train, the kids threw up those hot dogs on the seats. And now the cars smell like an outhouse on this train. Yeah, the cars smell like an outhouse on this train. 3 days out from LA, the Texas Eagle sure is smelly. The cars smell like an outhouse on this train. You best look like a gringo on this train. Yeah, you best look like a gringo on this train. The stormtroopers in El Paso, they'll demand to see your passport if you don't look like a gringo on this train. We don't care about your prescriptions on this train. We don't care about your prescriptions on this train. No matter what your doctor says, it ain't legal here in Texas. There's no smoking marijuana on this train. There's no smoking marijuana on this train. There's no smoking marijuana on this train. If the conductor suspects you, well, the police will collect you. There's no smoking marijuana on this train. And I'll ask again if there's anybody that happens to be out there with a chat capability, if you can let me know if this is distorting or sounds weird or if it sounds okay. I'm going to do one from my 2 CDs ago from that Better Kind of World CD. And okay. It's called More Words. Silly me when the phone rang at midnight. Thought that it just might be you on the line. I've been thinking of putting the guitar through the wall again. Answering, I tell my dad that everything is fine, fine, fine. In my dream the other night, we were riding on the train over snow-covered bridges through some town. I kept falling through the ceiling, you were chatting in the lounge car. Strangers kept pulling me down. But coming on a new year, we got a chance, I swear. Try to keep my seat down on the floor. I'm not talking about perfection, we both know that was a lie. There are ways to a better kind of world. Ways to a better kind of world. The past knocked us around and the now can throw you to the ground. I remember being there, it's hard to get up anymore. It gets so damn dark and it gets so damn tired. Hard to remember that there ever was a door. Tonight I turn the lights out and I'm burning wicks down here alone, trying to keep my head above the ash. Well, you know I've got a flashlight, the batteries are still alright. We can kick away these cans and all this broken glass. We stumbled to a new year and we got a chance, I swear. Try to keep my seat down on the floor. I'm not talking about perfection, we both know that was a lie. But there are ways to a better kind of world, ways to a better kind of world. All right, do I have any of my little my young'uns watching right now? Well, I got some tunes for the younger crowd, but if they're not on quite yet, I will wait till they come on and sing it. And this is another old wobbly song, and probably might be familiar with the melody. It's Red Wing. A lot of people used that tune to put their lyrics to, so it was easier. It was popular at the time. People could sing along much faster if they already knew the melody, and they all had the little songbook, so you can go ahead and sing along pretty quickly. Sorry, trying to. No compromise. I'm not sure if this is in E or in F sharp, so we'll do it in F. Oops, no, that's not it. G or A bass sharp. Sorry. Conditions, they are bad. Some of you are sad. You cannot see your enemy. The class that lives in luxury. Working men are poor and will be forevermore. As long as we permit the few to guide our destiny, shall we still be slaves and work for wages? It is outrageous, has been for ages. Oh, this world by right belongs to toilers, and not the spoilers of liberty. The master class is small, but they've got a lot of gall. When we unite to gain our rights, if they unite, they resist, we'll use our might. There is no middle ground, this fight must be one round. To victory for liberty, our class is marching on. Shall we still be slaves and work for wages? It is outrageous, has been for ages. Oh, this world by right belongs to toilers, and not the spoilers of liberty. Now working men unite, we must put up a fight to make us free from slavery and capitalistic tyranny. This fight is not in vain, we've got a world to gain. Will you be a fool and a capitalist tool and serve your enemy? Shall we still be slaves and work for wages? It is outrageous, has been for ages. Oh, this world by right belongs to toilers, and not the spoilers of liberty. Okay. I'm going to go back to one of my songs. This is also from the Welcome Home CD called Eat the Rich. Well, actually, I think maybe what I'm going to do first is Lunatic Fringe. It's on. Lunatic Fringe. We know you're out there. You've been hiding. Hold your meetings. We can hear you coming. We know what you're after. I see it this time. We won't let you steal the laughter. Lunatic Fringe. By the twilight's last gleaming. This is open season. You won't get too far. 'Cause you gotta blame someone for your own confusion. We're on guard for you this time, against your final solution. Oh, oh, oh. We can hear you coming. Oh no, you're not gonna win this time. We can hear your footsteps way out along the walkway. Lunatic Fringe. We all know you're out there. In these new dark ages, there still will be light. An eye for an eye. Well, before you go under, can you feel the resistance? Can you feel the thunder? Starting to wonder if my youngins aren't coming on. Okay, now I'm gonna do Eat the Rich. Well, you know, it doesn't make me feel better to hear that along with his new orders for the world, the president has said no one in Russia will starve this year. me feel any better. Somewhere on the corner of Wall Street and the 5th Street Park, in between the soup line and the presidential yacht, I lost a friend. Leaning on the sidewalk there, he lost himself. Well, he said, I'm not feeling much better today. I'm starting to feel crushed, and I got no place to go. I used to feel that someday I'd be able to get home. Now I just feel beat. So you know, it was the last time that I saw him. It was starting to get cold. He stopped talking about a home. Somewhere in the night was when he left the world alone. The next morning, the city crew took in another John Doe. So you know, it doesn't make me feel better to hear an evening in the banquet hall, $1,000 a plate, 100 rich white men all sitting round talking about just how great this country is. But they can't say that no one in Hillcrest will starve this year. So you know, it doesn't make me feel better to hear that along with his new orders for the world, the president has said no one in Russia will starve this year. When he can't even say that no one in Cleveland will starve this year. But no one in Hillcrest will starve this year. No one in DC will starve this year. How's the sound? Is it distorting? And let's see, are my kids here yet? All right. Well, hey, thanks, Brett. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know it this week, but I bet I could know it next week. right now, I'm going to do another old wobbly song. This one actually was written by somebody in Australia about their politicians and it's whatever thing was going on at the time. But it seems quite portable to. Politician prowls around for workers' votes and treating, claims to know the slickest way to give the boss a beating. Holly, we can't use you, dear, to lead us into clover. Fight is ours and ask for you, clear out or get run over. Claims to be the boss's foe, on workers' friendships doting. Says don't fight while on the job, just do it all by voting. Holly, we can't use you, dear, to lead us into clover. Fight is ours and ask for you, clear out or get run over. Elect me to the office, boys, let all your rage pass o'er you. Don't bother with your countless wrongs, I'll do the fighting for you. Holly, we can't use you, dear, to lead us into clover. This fight is ours and ask for you, clear out or get run over. Says that sabotage won't do, it isn't to his liking, and without his mighty aid there is no use in striking. Holly, we can't use you, dear, to lead us into clover. This fight is ours and ask for you, clear out or get run over. Begs and coaxes, threatens, yells, shallow glory thirsting. Fact, he is a bag of wind, just soiling up to bursting. Holly, we can't use you, dear, to lead us into clover. This fight is ours and ask for you, clear out or get run over. Smiling bosses think he'd like to boodle from their manger, and he never mentions strike, they know he is no danger. Holly, we can't use you, dear, to lead us into clover. This fight is ours and ask for you, clear out or get run over. And all the while he spouts and spews, he's musing undetected. What a lovely snap he'll have as soon as he's elected. Holly, we can't use you, dear, to lead us into clover. This fight is ours and ask for you, clear out or get run over. Yeah, do another check for the kids. You might be out there, but I guess not. Okay, I'm going to do my newest song, which has gotten a little bit of airplay. But I guess I can say it's international because it was here in Canada. But anyway. Owning classes clamoring, to us the workers money bring. Let them live on straps and string. Beat those boots, now things are lean. Some workers they manipulate to take the blame and agitate, put their families' lives at stake, masters' profit they can make. They say they know many more will die, even dare to call you the front line. Say thank you for your sacrifice, now go make some pies. You're essentially expendable at 725. The plutocrats in Congress say the urgency has gone away. The owning classes had their day, 3 trillion plus is on the way. Help the worker to survive, but not enough to really thrive. Comfort takes away the drive to die for 725. And they say they know many more will die, even dare to call you the front lines. They say thank you for your sacrifice, now go make some pies. You're essentially expendable at 725. The president called this a hoax. His followers he tries to coax, mingle while they praise his boasts. Into the market they'll be thrown. A distance now, the White House rule is too extravagant for you. Get back to work, you lazy tool. When you break, get one new. They say, know that many more will die, even dare to call you the front lines. And say thank you for your sacrifice, go make those pies. You're essentially expendable at 725. His wealth he thought would insulate, thought his power was too great. Virus would not dare invade his wildest White House palisade. Now he's tested every day, maybe 4 times, even 8. But you can all go play roulette. He wants that burger on his plate. They say they know many more will die, even dare to call you the front lines. And they're ramping up the class war, and you know they must be right. That is time, my fellow workers, for the general strike. Scheming even now on how to siphon out our bank accounts. Congress plans to help them out, their priorities are not in doubt. Workers have their own demands, states and towns across the land, walking out to make a stand. This need not go as bastard plans. And to say they know many more will die, even dare to call you the front lines. And they're ramping up their class war, and you know they must be right. Oh, time, my fellow workers, for the general strike. All right, another kid check. I will not play the wheels on the bus for y'all if the kids aren't here. Let's see. I think. Oh, there it is. I lost track of where my silly. This is another one of my songs. It's off my last CD, Owning Class Hero, and it's the title track from the CD. So you're planning out the budget of the coming fiscal year. Workers are complaining that their rent is in arrears. Doctor bills and gasoline to get their ass to work. More than you've allotted, so food is just a perk. And you net 500 times your average worker's salary. Keeping out the unions and the tax bills close to free. 20 billion yearly profits, that's the way it's meant to be. Great to be a king in the new plutocracy. Well, they're talking about a living wage and refuse to understand that isn't in the books to fill their grasping, greedy hands. The CEO won't stand for it, neither will the board. They upped his pay 9 million more as a cost-cutting reward. And he nets 500 times your average worker's salary. Keeping out the unions and the tax bills close to free. 20 billion yearly profits, that's the way it's meant to be. Great to be a king in the new plutocracy. Well, a living wage would break you and the stockholders would scream. $15 an hour, well, that seems a bit extreme. You had to pay the lobbyists. Lobbyists ain't cheap. $600 an hour just to fight the workers' greed. And he net 400 times your average worker's salary. Keeping out the unions and the tax bills close to free. 20 billion yearly profits, that's the way it's meant to be. Great to be a king in the new plutocracy. So fight on, you fearless warriors, against the living wage. Fire the agitators and make sure your lobby pays. Your congressmen agree with you, some go farther still. They say do away with the minimum wage, your coffers they will fill. And the net 600 times your average worker's salary. Keeping out the unions and the tax bills close to free. 20 billion yearly profits, that's the way it's meant to be. Great to be a king in the new plutocracy. All right. Do I have anybody to sing Wheels on the Bus to yet? Guess I'm going to have to do that tomorrow at nap time, maybe instead. I think perhaps it's getting time to close out here, and that means, I'll get to say goodnight to Irene with me. I'll see if I maybe get it in some key here. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene, good night. Irene, I see you in my dreams. Last Saturday night I got married. Me and the wife settled down. She and I are now parted. Gonna take a little walk downtown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I see you in my dreams. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in town. At times I take a great notion, jump in the river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I see you in my dreams. I love Irene, God knows I do. I love her till the river runs dry. If Irene turns her back on me, gonna take morphine and die. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I see you in my dreams. Stop rambling. Stop your gambling. Stop staying out late at night. Go home to your wife and family. Sit down by the fireside bright. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I see you in my dreams. Just gonna come around on the guitar here one more time, and you can sing along with me again. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Aaron, that concludes the singing part of this evening, Sequester with Sue. And thank you for coming by. Unless the person who just joined in here is the kids and would like to hear the well, Oh, here comes Kitty to say hi to us. Come up, Kitty. I'm sticking of not leaving this quite yet because I found that with Periscope, as soon as I get out of that, if anybody tries to say anything to me, then it all disappears and I never can find it again. And I've I've screwed up a couple of times, meaning to go and answer folks that were listening on there, but oh, anyway, seems like perhaps the singing and the sequester for this evening will come to an end now, and I still haven't figured out how to position this camera so it looks like I'm looking at you instead of something else. But anyway, thank you for joining me, and I will be back again next week. Pretty soon, I'm going to have a green screen thing that's coming. I don't think it's been shipped yet, but it should be here in a week or two, maybe. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.